This twisted killer proudly demonstrated how he murdered someone right in front of the police and reporters. He showed no regret at all, just arrogance. In the crowd, a man watched with pain and rage in his eyes. The victim was his mother. Seeing the murderer's smug face, the man couldn't hold back anymore. He rushed forward, ready to get revenge for his mom. He punched through the officers trying to stop him, but was eventually taken down by a stun gun from behind. Pinned to the ground, he could only glare in fury. The killer looked down at him and mocked, "You can't even touch me." The man's eyes burned with anger, but he was powerless. In the crowd, an old man watched the whole thing. Later, he looked into the young man's background and discovered he was a retired Special Forces soldier. The old man approached him with an offer: join a secret team dedicated to punishing the worst of the worst. For the man who had just lost his mother, this was exactly what he wanted. He agreed to join, and from that moment, the model taxi team was born. On the surface, they were just taxi drivers, but in reality, they were a vigilante group using violence to punish those who had escaped justice. One day, the man got a new mission. The target, a monster who had assaulted and killed a young girl. Shockingly, the criminal had been released early due to mental health issues. He stood in front of the public pretending to be sorry, but the moment he got into the taxi, he showed his true self, bragging about wanting to kill more noisy people. What he didn't know was that he was heading straight into a trap. The man drifted the car sharply into a hidden road, escaping the crowd and ditching the reporters, thanks to his teammates' cover. Now, no one knew where they had gone. The criminal started to sense something was wrong. He suddenly pulled off his belt and tried to strangle the driver, but with just one hand, the man overpowered him with ease. The taxi sped into a tunnel, where an identical car appeared ahead. The man flipped a row of hidden switches, slammed the gas, and overtook the car with style. Then, with a perfect drift, he spun the car around and tossed the criminal's luggage and restraints to a teammate. The car stopped next to a roadside booth. His teammates quickly tore off the taxi decals and removed the rooftop light. The man pushed another button, the logo disappeared, and the license plate flipped. In seconds, the taxi had become a regular private car. They passed a police car going the other way, completely unnoticed. And just like that, in broad daylight and under everyone's eyes, the criminal vanished from the world.